Actually a decent artist. I was surprised.
What songs you listening to?
I
The
like
one
that
I
DR.
like that sounded good was it's one with him, the baby, and
In the Knife, like Thief in the Knife.
yeah, that one. But they did that
alright.
after I think he passed away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean,
That
it's
one was
his
definitely
song,
good,
though.
though.
He
Yeah.
did his shit.
No, I'm saying though, I think they did it after he passed away.
They
though,
did.
but that
He
motherfucker
said
was
R.I.P. to the pop. I'm gonna smoke you.
Yeah, that motherfucker was dope. I fucked with it.
That nigga probably got the best post-Thomas shit out of a lot of people from a long time.
You said the voice what?
Post-Thomas album.
Uh-huh.
It's like post-death.
Oh, okay. My glasses are all dirty and shit.
Cause you know they be pushing them Biggie albums. This nigga Biggie dropped like 3, 4, 5 albums after that nigga died. For real, they was still coming out, nigga. I was like 10 years old.
They was dropping them hits, boy.
And he died before I was even born.
Shit, even Tupac, shit, that's the same as well for his ass.
Yeah, that nigga had like 2 or 3 albums come out too.
Mm-hmm.
They was
And as
dope,
well as
that
just
nigga.
collabs on other people's stuff.
Yeah, that shit. You know, that's that kind of shit that actually made me think of maybe they really be doing them sacrifices and shit.
Why you
Like
say that?
Cause shit like that, like this nigga Pop Smoke only like 21 years old, and he just getting his feet, like getting his wheels, bro. This nigga shit, his album went #1 after his death. So like that made me think like, you know, them niggas really cashed out on that. Like I'm glad his family ate off of that, but you know other people cashed out on that too. Like
Yeah.
labels and shit, but they ain't even got to worry about as much. Giving that much away. And then like Juice WRLD, that nigga was just catching wind, getting his feet in the dirt and shit, getting it going, and then that nigga died. And it looked all mysterious and shit how that nigga died, because they had the video of him being up in the car and shit. So yeah, no, not.
I thought he
that's a
passed away
different
on the
one.
jet and
That's
shit.
a different
Or
one.
on the plane.
Yeah, that's Juice WRLD. My bad. I'm thinking of Triple X Tentacion.
Yeah, oh yeah, that
But
shit.
both
was-
of them,
I never
both
heard
of them
nobody
are
mention say his
weird.
name.
Juice WRLD though is the one that I really meant to talk about, because they actually got a video of this nigga going down to some ceremonial shit, and yeah, and then they showed me this thing on his like on his leg. He had these weird ass cut off jean shorts, and it said overdose upside down.
Oh hell
Like
no.
he was gonna overdose. Yeah, some weird
That's
shit,
wild.
bro.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, but Triple X
The industry's
Tentacion
crazy.
though, he said that he was gonna die anyway too. I think before he died, it was like 2 weeks before, and he was like, "We not gonna live past 25 or some shit," some proclamation of his
Okay.
death, and then nigga
Who's
died
saying
for real. Niggas that's dying.
Oh.
They said
Yeah.
it. He said that died.
Shit, I'll beg to differ.
Why is that?
I will live past 25.
Oh, well, yeah, well, I already am.
Shit,
Yeah.
it's like, but still though, I would still keep living. Fuck that.
My goal, to be honest, I'm gonna break it down 100% for y'all. My goal is to live past 46 at
Oh, shit,
least,
you been
because my
recording?
pops passed at 46.
Always.
My
My
bad.
goddad.
Not cut you off, but I just realized this nigga was filming this whole time.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It says recording.
yeah.
I didn't realize that, nigga.
It's a good take though too, because death is a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's just how you accept it. I mean, people die, but it's just like how people die though. It'd be kind of fucked up because you got assholes with badges trying to fuck with you every day.
You're not lying.
Like, nigga, I got pulled over at Lee Summit like literally a few days ago. I'm like, nigga, I called my mom on the phone just to make sure she hearing them. I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? But then I realized, wait a minute, my
Check
dumb
on
ass
your
didn't,
peoples,
like
man.
my dumb ass didn't have my insurance card. I mean, I did, but I didn't know where I put it because like every time my parents always give me like some expired shit, some shit that expired or something like that. I just wanted to make sure shit was up to date. That way I ain't gotta get no bullshit ass little ticket or prolong my night having to deal with this fool.
Yeah.
This nigga pulled me over because I had my license plate up here. He's like, I ain't see it where the usual license plate is. I'm like, nigga, for real? I was doing the speed limit and everything. You want to pull me over for some stupid shit like that?
Your ass suspicious.
And nigga, I had
He's
tree on me.
suspicious
Like,
of
nigga,
you.
when he came into my car, man, not my car, but like by the window, I had a fat ass blunt like right here on the visor part, and it was low key like oozing out. And I'm just like, shit.
No
He
shit.
didn't smell
scared,
nothing,
boy.
but he's just like, okay, I'll be right back.
I'd be like,
And
fuck,
I'm
nigga.
just-
I would threw that
Bro,
motherfucker
when
right
he
in the
left,
side
I
thing.
grabbed the fuck out that blunt. I did it low key where like ain't look suspicious in the back because you know my window's clear as fuck. So I was just like, well, that shit dropping right under there. Like, nah, nigga, you ain't about to. I ain't getting no charge because I was over there with some tree. Go smoke somebody
Give me
later.
some of this shit. Let me get that paper that's at the bottom. that
Oh, you
second
need some
picture
rolling
you got.
paper.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So what's up? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Another live lit show that we introducing to y'all, coming to y'all on what episode is it, Mel?
22.
22.
Yeah.
Damn, I remember when I was 22.
Yeah, and it's your boy JT back again. And who else we got up in here?
Oh, we got the homies up in here. We got the
we got the homies up in here. We got our host.
What's up, Jeff?
Oh, you got the homie Jeff in the building. What's good, y'all? What's good?
What's good? It's Jeff with the homies, episode 22. We got the niggas.
Definitely, we got the homie Melvin in the building.
Yep. Out here doing me, learning new things.
Hell yeah. So y'all already know what's up. Sit back, light up that motherfucking blunt, open that drink and chill, because you are Jeffing with the homies.
And the pill poppers, we didn't forget you. Go ahead and pop that shit too.
Yeah.
Because you might hear some wild shit today.
Yeah. Episode Deuce.
So how y'all doing? How was y'all weekend?
Weekend was cool. Let's see, my little brother's birthday was on a Saturday or something like that. So I ain't really get to do shit with him because little dude had a football tournament, and I said, "Fuck that! I ain't going outside. I'm good." Actually, a basketball tournament, take that back. Football ain't even start yet. But it was cool though. Like I went over there, chilled with little dude and his friends, entertaining my little brother's friends' parents. Them niggas kept saying, "Nigga, you need to be on the stage because you too fucking funny." I'm like, trust me, I would have been a comedian a long time ago, but people are fucking sensitive. They can't even make a
That's
joke about anything.
the point of being a comedian. You're supposed to be controversial, though.
But
Yeah.
it's like people are more wanting to.
They are if you were up there, but you're not up there yet. So
Exactly.
I know.
it'll hit better.
That's one
It'll
thing,
hit better if
but
I
you
go
know
on
what?
stage.
The
Yeah.
thing I learned about being a comedian though is that when you do that shit though, that gets you a pass, bro.
Gives you a pass.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
like these people that ain't comedians.
But when you touching
like,
on real shit, though, you ain't being just a dickhead and shit.
okay.
yeah,
I mean, I don't worry. I mean, my dream haven't. I mean, like
gotta,
honestly, like it hasn't been killed. Like my attempt really ain't really dead of wanting to do it because it's like honestly, this year I was going to do it, like be more bold and actually go to like an improv night to one of these little shitty clubs or something like that, and just like maybe one day I'll just go up.
you
there
should
and just
definitely do it, bro.
I'm like I can say some funny shit.
My auntie,
I was going to.
husband, he actually has done that. Like he's done 2 or 3 shows already.
Okay.
Yeah, he be getting on their ass, roasting the crowd and everything.
I can't roast nobody.
Yeah, I was.
Well,
I
that ain't
was,
gotta be you with shit, nigga.
I
you
was
know?
gonna go do comedy when I was in Cali. I had signed up for it and shit. I still actually get texts from the dude saying like,
Nigga, I need to try
just if
that.
you want to, y'all want to come, we got a few, sessions or spots open.
I think Cali would be a
So
good
you get that
environment
text
to be
one
a
time you went
first
Cali,
starter.
just pull up really fucking crispy.
Well, see,
and go.
when you go though, they want you to bring like 5 people with you or so though, like
yeah.
because you got to bring like a crowd to have like a crowd or some shit like that.
You know
so you
what I
got to
mean,
try to
though?
bring like 5 people. You got to invite 5 people.
You gotta bring niggas.
Yeah,
That's
that's generally how it goes or some shit like that. You got to bring
I
like
didn't know
5
that, though.
people. Yeah, or else you gotta. There's some shit I can't really remember. You
Can't
got to
just
pay
go
or
on
some
the
shit. But
stage,
yeah,
my
if you bring
dude.
5 people, you cool.
Okay. Let's see. Sunday, I ain't really. Like, nigga, I was trying to go to the gun show. Nigga, I went up to the fucking building. Nobody there.
My boy went there.
There wasn't shit going on. Like,
Whichever it was Sunday that it was open because he actually sent me a picture like two like pistols he bought and shit. I was like, damn, that's dope as hell.
where the fuck did he go? Cause nigga,
I'm not
I
sure.
went to a KC Auto Expo place over there by the airport where they gave niggas the information on where to meet at.
Mm-hmm.
Me, my brother, and like literally a handful of people that kept coming to the parking lot and just got out their car and just thought nothing of it and just thought, okay, maybe I'm just early. Over there fucking with the doors, all the doors, they all locked. It's like, so what the fuck, man? I've been sitting in the parking lot for 30 minutes waiting on my goofy ass brother. And I'm just sitting there like, man, fuck it.
Just
I'm
watching people.
Bro, just over there chilling, and next thing you know, I just left and just went to Superfleet and bought some Crip socks.
Some what?
Some Crip socks.
Some Crips.
Crip
Yeah,
socks.
they blue as fuck. Got some black and blue ones. Some shit's dope.
Okay. All right. You got up some Crip socks. Y'all.
Hey, they clean as fuck. Niggas at the
Crip
mark
socks.
literally was like, nigga, I need me a
What
pair
they,
of them.
why did the Crip socks? Do they got the bandana pattern on them?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Dope. I ain't no Crip, but I love blue. That's my
So he
shit.
had
I'm
Crip
right there
socks.
with you, brother.
But you gonna call them Crip socks though? Just
Because they practically are. It's got the bandana.
No, that's
say
him.
you got some blue bandana
That is
socks, blue
him.
bandana
No, that's him banging.
yeah.
He ain't,
Yeah,
he ain't
at
got to
the
wear the
bar.
flag.
Hey, you wanna hear
He
something?
ain't got to wear no flag. This shit on him all the time. He's stepping in his cripping. You gonna Respect his
You wanna hear
crippin'.
something funny?
That's funny as fuck.
So like at work, sometimes I'll like on certain days I will wear them socks to work, and like sometimes white people be like, "Oh, I like them socks," and I'm like, "Shit." They don't want to know why I got them on, and I low key got like this little stupid story saying I'm a reformed Crip and shit. Say yeah, back in my day I used to be called Crunchy C. I'm like, nah, stop it. I'm like, I'm just waiting for that one person to ask though, cause I get compliments on them all the time. I'm just waiting for that one to ask. So what's them socks about? I'm gonna have that story ready for them. That's what I do sometimes in my spare time.
You gotta come with a better name than Crunchy C.
Yeah, he's not lying. You gotta have something hard. Crunchy C don't sound hard.
They gonna
That's
walk
what I
away
came
from
up
you.
with at first off the bat.
They gonna walk away laughing.
Okay, what
There's
y'all
Sky.
pick for a
Ha
Crip
ha ha.
name?
Crunchy C. That
Murder
sounds
Mel.
like.
Well, it's gotta have something.
Male
with,
murder.
It's gotta have
Male
something
murder.
with C in there for a Crip though.
Crunchy C
Nigga,
just.
Nipsey ain't got no C in this shit.
He a different breed. I'm thinking of 80s Crips niggas. They always had C's or some
know.
type of something
I don't
related
know,
to blue
bro.
or a Crip in there.
Loke, nigga, it's Loke.
Loke?
You ain't no game. Loke, bro.
Well, duh, shit.
Yeah, you Loke. That's what you gotta be.
I gotta be Loke.
He gotta be low.
LOC. No, nothing else.
There's
You
a lot
got.
of Lokes.
You got a lot. You bring one this time.
I
You
got
bring
my,
one this time.
I got my blue lighter.
Yeah, hell yeah, we in the game
So how's your
today.
weekend go, Nick?
We in the game today.
Oh, Knicks. My weekend, man, full of
Knicks.
drama, bro.
Drama?
Stupid drama, bro. I got in a big ass fight. Don't want to talk too much about that, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm an Aries, and when my ass feel like I'm being controlled, or when you start being, once my temper and my fuse is like over the top, and I let it out, it come all the way the fuck out, and I'll burn the whole fucking world down, pretty much from me getting angry. That's pretty much how it is.
Wait, what are you again?
Aries. Yeah.
Oh, God,
so we're
war
really,
ass nigga.
yeah. Well, we're the planet Mars, God of War. Yeah, we literally have we're the coolest people, bro. We're just enthusiastic.
They're the
Love to be
coolest.
with people. Love to be around people and shit and interact and experience life. But then we got really, really bad fucking attitude problems with when it comes to anger. Our anger, when we get angry, bro, it's just
Anger management.
it's a fucking bomb, bro. If it's everything in our way is fucking destructive. It's gonna just go down, bro. I'm telling you. And then
It's going down.
but we made up and everything, so that fight wasn't that bad. On my end. But also, it's just been relationship problems from here to fucking Puerto Rico. My bro was telling me about his problems in Puerto Rico.
He's in Puerto Rico.
And that nigga was telling me about some shit that he had
better-
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better use the corkscrew to get that out, buddy.
Nigga, I
Nah,
might
he
use
can
my
get it out
teeth.
with his fingers.
Okay.
fingers,
But yeah,
bro.
a bunch of shit that come all the way back down came from Puerto Rico, had us involved in shit from a time that nigga was up here doing some shit he was doing up here because him and his chick was having some shit going on down there, but we involved. So, all this fucking bullshit, love circle, triangle bullshit that be going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was pretty much most of the weekend. Nigga did win volleyball game again. I told y'all we've been doing the volleyball tournament. So, every time we get on, we actually 2 wins again. You know, so
You
we
got
good.
volleyball
We
team,
doing
you invite
well.
niggas?
Huh?
You got a volleyball team, you invite niggas?
Nigga, I already invited you to football.
Nigga, you said
Your
football.
big ass is gonna play football with me.
I can do volleyball too, my nigga. Shit. I play with white bitches.
I already said that you
Yeah.
play with white bitches.
Yeah, at least some of it. That's all they play over there, about at least some of
Yeah,
it.
they do. They got some really nice courts over there too.
Nigga,
Some volleyball courts over
way
there too. But yeah, I mean, no, bro. It's not my team, so it's not like I can just invite somebody
okay.
on. Yeah, but shit, if you want to get that going, we can get that going. And we Summit or in North Kansas City, they got
Football,
it in North Kansas City too. It's pretty dope.
So you serious about that football for real?
Oh yeah, I got to get my real workouts in. My body is built for that shit, bro. I did it for so long
Same.
that if I, out of all the sports and shit, I can have fun playing them and shit. But my body is made to run the ball, hit motherfuckers, and juke and shit. So it's my sport. you know?
Yeah, I ain't
All right.
there. I'm meant to just.
Nigga, what sport have you played?
I played all sports. No, I haven't. But I played like baseball. I played basketball. I did like football tryouts.
You ain't doing that
I just
thing.
didn't go. I mean, it was cool. It was.
tryout.
I wasn't fucking with it for real. It was too hot outside and shit like that when they had us doing it.
Outside.
I wasn't doing it.
See, that's the attitude of a nigga that ain't a football player.
Definitely.
Nigga, I was the same way. I wouldn't
To be in all that equipment and shit, running outside.
What? My dad
I'd play
thought-
baseball. I love
I
baseball.
will admit though, minicamp season is the worst season. Like right now,
It's hell.
y'all need to tend to y'all football player friends because they are going through it. They got them 2-a-days. Niggas is up early in the morning at 5 a.m., 6 a.m.
Nope.
And
They
then
can
coming
join
back
me,
out
shit.
where the motherfucking
Like I
sun
said, I'll
is
do
hot as
baseball.
hell. High in
I
the
do
sky.
baseball. I love baseball, but
Yeah. And that's a lot more chill. Baseball.
I'm not
baseball's
doing no
I'd
chill.
football.
rather do baseball if you tell you
I
the
played
truth,
all of
for
them.
real.
just the schools I went to didn't have a fucking baseball team. They were so broke.
Damn, that sucks,
I was
bro.
dedicated to football.
You would have
though,
been.
because
You
everybody always
definitely would
talking
have
about
been a
football
baseball
skills.
ass nigga if they actually had the program.
I would have did it.
How'd your
I'm telling
weekend
you.
go, fam?
My weekend?
Nigga, I saw your weekend. That shit look fun.
Well, for the beginning, that's towards the end part
Relax.
going
Okay.
into this beginning of this week. Yeah, the weekend we didn't do shit for real. We kind of just sat back and chilled, took it easy this weekend as far as like Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
And then Sunday we headed down to Eureka Springs.
Eureka Springs. I thought you was over. I thought you was in Osage Beach or something.
No, that's not even nearby that beautiful.
It's
Not
not
even
because I was
close.
like, nigga, it look
Osage
too
Beach
beautiful.
ain't even nowhere near
Osage
close. to
got
that.
a bunch of
No, we were
chunky
down there in
rednecks.
Eureka Springs, which is like at the bottom of like the Rocky Mountains,
Shit, you know, I'm
in the
gonna write that
Ozarks and
down.
shit like that.
Ozarks?
And
Eureka Springs. I need to write that
nigga,
down.
did you seen the view from
It's so
where
beautiful, my dude. Like, bro, you had that
Man.
big ass house to yourself.
that
Or
motherfucker
cabin,
was
whatever
just
it is.
that, it was a
Yeah.
house that was just on the lake and shit. That motherfucker was nice though. It
Mm.
was hella fucking nice. Like that was a good time. Just being able to sit there and just look out, smoke. We went even into the town and shit. They had like nice little like novelty shops and places like hella different shit. There was this one shop though that had fucking the guy who owned it was the artist also that drew like a lot of the pictures in there. And this nigga had like dope ass like pictures of like different Star Wars characters or just different characters throughout just different
Damn, that's
different
dope.
shit that he drew, just doing like different little funny things and shit like that. And I mean, he had hella the
He had
pictures.
talent.
Yeah, that he was doing with watercolors. I wanted to get some, but the pictures he had was like $300
Man, I've been
and
trying to
shit
learn how
like
to draw
that
the
for like
anime
little
shit. I've
for
been
like
focusing
little
on that.
ones. But I mean, they were nice as fuck though. They
Okay.
were definitely worth it. Just
I mean, you know your worth for
your
your the value of your shit.
But
so it's
besides
like,
that, it was like all like those type of pictures. But then he had nothing but all like throwback toys in there as well too.
Throwback
like,
toys?
Yeah, like hella like that's like Ninja Turtle shit.
oh
Like,
shit, you can spend high, I mean, you can get high dollar for.
I mean, yeah, you could, I guess, but he didn't have it marked up too high. I mean, it was all just generally. I mean, but they were still like little pieces going for like $15 to $20, like little figures.
okay.
And then he had one case that probably did have the expensive shit in it because he wasn't even trying to sell that shit. He was like, "These are for sale."
Yeah, this is his babies.
But yeah, he did that. He even did like shirts. I mean, he had hella shit in that shop and shit. Because we were like, "Who owns this?" And she was like, "Oh, the guy who actually does all the art that's in here, he owns it." And I was like, "Oh, damn." And nigga banking, especially off them pictures, boy, because them
Right.
pictures is money. Let me get that later.
Yeah, I'm starting to work on my artistry and shit too. Actually, just been drawing anime characters and stuff. I started with like drawing Dragon Ball Z and some Dragon Ball Z characters and also some out of this book. And it's actually surprisingly kind of simple after you get the line work down. It's just the line work, and then after that, it's just all the shading and
You
stuff.
know what's
Make
so
it look
funny
really
when you
good.
say that? I used to do that shit when I was a kid. Like I was actually getting pretty good. Like I'm talking about nigga doing command man wave and shit. I was doing that
Yeah.
shit perfectly.
Everyone
colors
used to
and
do the Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z. I feel like if you was
They
if
did,
you was a
'cause
dude,
the
like
show was popular.
you would do Dragon
But-
Ball Z. You had a Dragon Ball
but
Z
most of the
drawing
time,
the way
niggas
you
that
draw.
did it
like-
though,
Start,
they
too.
always
It
do.
really
They
was.
always do a little coloring book and shit. I'm talking about I'm starting from scratch. Doing
No, I
it.
always drew them from scratch. It was always the hair that I always would start, and then from
Yeah,
there
the
you go
hair.
from like the head,
Yeah.
or you start at the head and then go for the hair and shit.
Cause
Like,
you can't fuck up the hair. You gotta start with the head first, then start with the hair.
you just keep layering them on like as you go, and just as far as like
Yeah,
Vegeta and
you got to
shit.
start with the head though to get. You have to get the head good, otherwise the hair should be fucked up, bro.
I like how you said that again after I said.
It
It sounded like one of them scenes.
But
with
hey,
friends.
yeah, and then I actually forgot like Friday and Saturday. For real, I more worked on my car than anything and shit,
Oh, yeah,
trying
I
to take
saw
that
that.
apart.
That looked
Yeah.
like fun.
Oh man,
Get
nigga
all that
dropping
shit off.
transmissions.
Yeah, that shit was actually pretty fucking
Bitch gonna
dope
be
and
sexy.
shit.
What colors you gonna do on that?
On it, what I'm thinking is probably like like the matte green, like olive green on it and shit.
That's
like
different.
The matte olive green, and then like the black top and shit on it and shit.
That's
Have that
dope.
motherfucker clean and shit.
Nigga, that kind of reminds me of Need for Speed Underground too.
But yeah, so I'm just waiting on the clutch. I think that gets here tomorrow and shit. That, and then the rear main seal and shit. We got to change that out. And
Who's we?
well, me and my boy Joel's been kind of doing it and shit.
Oh,
He's
Joel
been
back?
helping me and shit. Yeah, I'll go pick him up tomorrow and shit. Tomorrow evening and shit.
Hey, that's what's up. See the little dude.
But I'm not sure for how long he'll be back. He'll probably only be back for a couple of days, but he'll probably help me on at least getting the start of it assembled and shit.
I'm cool.
And then I gotta go ahead and order my exhaust because the exhaust I had, the shit was so like rusted and busted that I done like broke a couple bolts on that motherfucker and this, that, and other. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just add a whole new fucking exhaust. So I'm gonna get like some catbacks and all that
It's
shit.
probably gonna do you a service actually, because then all that power you gonna put into it, you gonna have.
Well,
to
yeah,
put some
it's
new pieces
with
in
the exhaust is just the muffler and all that shit going back. So that's just changing that out, but that's just gonna give it even as well like better airflow as well too. So that once I put like the cold air intake and then as well give it more power, it's just gonna be able to breathe because you can put a lot of air into it, like when you put the cold air intake and shit. But if the car isn't
But that's
being able to
automatically-
get out the air as well too, like you want it to be able to flow all
Fuck
together
yeah.
and shit.
But that like I heard from a mechanic though, you had that cold air intake, you automatically go up like another 100 horsepower.
No, you don't. Not another 100. Not even close. You probably can
Real?
go up if like 5 maybe on
Really?
the cold air.
Oh,
The only way it probably would is if
But
you
it's
like
supposed to be
modded
easy to
it,
put in.
but you also had it like dynoed and shit because you got to have the computer reset and program to be able to notice that it's getting that much air and shit like
Hey,
that
y'all.
as well too.
Yeah, and like the chip and
Hey,
shit.
but
I'm
we
familiar.
gonna move on to something else because nobody know what the fuck y'all talking about.
You stupid.
We was talking about our weekends.
Yeah, but you talking
What
about
do you mean?
cars
That's
and
our
shit.
people. The people that watches,
Yeah.
they know about
That's what
cars.
it's
Shit,
weekend.
they
That's
my
weekend.
peoples. If
I
they
know.
watching, they some of my people, so they should know
Okay.
about cars. And
I
if
know,
they
but
don't,
some-
they about
but
to
some
learn
might be
about
lost and
this
they might
shit.
lose
That's
interest.
because you lost in you.
No,
you
I ain't lost.
interest.
I'm just talking about for fans that don't understand that
It's
shit.
a 350Z and that motherfucker about to be souped up, looking
Okay.
nasty as
That's
fuck.
the-
So
there
just
you go,
know that
people
it's
that
about
want
to
the
be
simple
nice.
shit.
Sideshow and the not the one that's
Gonna have fun.
Speaking of sideshow, so apparently this one chick, what's her name?
Oh, Bella Thorne.
This bitch made some hella paper in one day on some OnlyFans shit.
One.
What do you
day,
mean?
bruh?
How much she made, Jay?
She made $1 million, bro, USD.
how what did she do?
OnlyFans.
Well, I know on OnlyFans, but what did she do though to make $1 million?
I don't know.
How'd she promote herself to make $1 million?
I don't know if she's stripping or not, but she was already a chick that liked to do little.
No, that's
artsy
fine.
shit
But how
and
did she
cute
do that?
and shit.
Because there has to be something behind it. You don't just make $1 million off of OnlyFans. Like
You think she sold some titties?
she had to sell. It had to be like a package or something. So I'm saying, like, what did she advertise that gave it? Of course, she sold something.
You
Is she
think
like
she was
someone
feeding
that's
herself?
famous normally, or
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
This is this is a huge actor, bro. Her Instagram is
She's
popping
like-
like
she's
she.
really-
so she's an actor who made a fan?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a
Actress, yeah.
difference.
Yeah,
If
she
she's
actress.
known, then like that, I mean, pretty
Hell
for
yeah,
sure.
fool.
People probably wanted to see whatever the fuck she was gonna do. So
She
of course
got
she
like
would do that.
she
That's-
got. I'm pretty sure she
that's
got
no
like
biggie
10
there.
million on Instagram, bro. She up there like that.
Oh well, then of
She's-
course, yeah.
Everybody follows.
Bro,
this
I ain't
chick.
gonna
Of
lie.
course, that's a no brainer. She should have made more.
Who like honestly? Who else is getting tired of OnlyFans?
I don't think nobody else did it though. I think that's a record, bro.
Like who else is getting
Oh,
tired
well,
of
of course,
OnlyFans?
I'm pretty for sure.
2
When you that
million in a
famous and
week.
You do that shit.
1 million in a day, 2 million in a week. Nigga.
That's an easy hustle.
But what if
for
she,
thirsty
but what if
dudes.
she juiced everyone though? What if she said she was gonna do some shit
Well,
and
some
then,
of them
and
know
then,
that cat
and then
shit.
everyone bought it and then she kind of just did some basic? Because I've heard people say that they were gonna do or like OnlyFans just to do like
basic shit?
Bro,
like,
Yeah,
like,
like
hot
Joe's
chopping
stuff
shit.
like that.
yeah, just do other shit on for their OnlyFans.
You know
Yeah,
the
so
chicks- the chick from Bad and Bougie, Ruby Rose, I actually seen on Twitter. They were like, people was under her shit was like, "Yo,
You
this
know-
this chick is literally showing us pictures of her clothes, of her folded clothes."
I be so hot.
And niggas is taking pictures. This the chick from Bad and Bougie, bro. So they really buying it. They're about to see it
See,
all.
this is what
That's
happens when
funny
you
as
let your
fuck.
thirst take over.
See, I'm gonna start.
Don't spend money
I'm
on
gonna
no
start an
stupid shit like
OnlyFans.
that.
If y'all want to learn how I do my cooking and my good recipes, you're gonna have to come to OnlyFans.
OnlyFans is a fucking joke, my dude.
And you can get the recipes.
you get to get these
no,
herbs
it
and
really
spices.
is, and it really is.
It's like the ultimate hustle.
Just
to juice
because.
thirsty niggas.
Obviously,
I'm
they
sorry.
just making
Hey,
millionaires
I'm
in a
sorry.
day.
I'm sorry.
Just saying, it's definitely a website to take advantage of thirsty ass niggas.
Not just thirsty ass niggas, it's thirsty ass bitches, too.
I've seen someone
Okay.
who. I've
And they
seen,
dudes, though.
promote, bro. They promote each other.
do y'all
too.
have
There's
y'all
a lot
seen
of
what's on
people promote
OnlyFans?
each
Have you
other
got
on
it?
that shit.
Have you
Hell
have
no.
you have you looked? So do you know what it's like?
No, but a lot of chicks on my
No.
Snapchat.
Do you know what? Do you know what it's like? So I know someone who's purchased it.
Okay.
That I looked at their shit.
Yeah.
It's the most.
It's boring.
What?
It's the most stupidest
It's
shit
dry
ever.
as fuck.
Exactly.
It's the most stupidest shit.
it's
No,
dry.
they literally they
look
no
like it's
no
like a
they
Dropbox.
it's literally
like
like it's,
Dropbox?
no, it's like Instagram. It's literally like Instagram.
What?
You
Yeah.
scroll, but it's literally just people posting, like females posting little clips of them like either sucking some dick,
Yep.
like playing with their pussy,
Yep.
like this and another, but just little clips of it, and then they'll have like specials. If you want the full clip, then you can pay some extra. If you want like panties, then from them you can pay like $60 or just other little things. They call them
Right,
like incentives or
Niggas.
tipping, and you can tip and get this extra little shit. And I
Yeah,
looked at it, I'm like,
Nigga, you better
who
take-
would pay for this? You gotta be the most
Thirsty
thirstiest
ass niggas.
You better
nigga,
take your
like,
ass to the strip
to
club.
pay for this
Like,
shit.
bro,
Like,
I mean,
I
I'm
looked
watching
at it
porn. At
like,
least I
man,
get to see
porn
the
was
whole video.
porn was better than this shit.
All right,
Like,
hold on. Before we get into it too much with porn, because I know that porn is free and OnlyFans is expensive, but we kind of got to wait.
but
this
it's
out,
to
man. We
figure
got-
it's to see the people that you want to see. Like, say that it's a person that
Say
you done
that.
been lusting over, this, that, and other, and
Yeah.
you want to see them out of their clothes.
Okay,
OnlyFans,
so-
you talking about
Then you
OnlyFans,
go to
right?
OnlyFans. Yeah,
Yeah.
then you go to
Okay, so if
OnlyFans.
Nia Long today did
Yeah.
that shit, would you do it?
Who the fuck is Nia Long?
Man, nigga, that is some.
I'm sorry.
Nia Long. That mean if I say yes to Nia Long, that mean yes to Lisa Ray too, right?
Oh well, Lisa Ray did it. Then I'm definitely.
But here's the thing.
You niggas suckers, man.
But here's the
I'm
thing.
saying, thinking like, man,
Hey,
no, I ain't gonna pay for that shit.
I
I'm
just threw a
gonna
hypothetical. I just said one of the baddest women.
I'm gonna go look at some shit and see where I can
But I
find
said
it
Nia
for
Long
free.
because I thought all niggas was gonna be
No,
linked to the shit. And this nigga said, "Who the fuck Nia Long?" Friday, nigga.
Friday.
Yes,
You said that?
the sexy ass black
You
girl
said
running down the
that?
street.
You ain't no game.
Craig's girlfriend, Debbie.
Okay, my bad. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
She's so bad now. Oh my god.
She
You
wasn't
saying-
as
She
good.
okay. She
Well,
okay.
No, she look good
She
now,
did, though.
nigga. Like she was
She
cute.
did.
No, I ain't seen her now.
Bro, she's a fucking meal. Fuck what you talking about. Lisa
She a
Ray.
fucking meal.
Yes.
Is she? Pull her up. Pull her
Bro,
up. I want to see
I'm
this.
talking
Bad,
about-
bro.
Bro, I'm
I
talking
She
gotta
just got a
see
new movie
this.
that just came out too. Actually,
yeah,
I
Netflix.
gotta
You
see
You gotta
this.
check it out. It's called
Let me
Nia
see if I
Long
want.
Attraction. So
Let me
that's
see if
something
I'm a
to
subscribe
talk
to this
about.
fans
But
only.
yeah, you know what? I wouldn't even.
Nia Long?
I'll be more happy to see her doing some porn though, just all out. Just
I can't. I
No,
have
on
too much
fans
res- I
only.
have
They,
too much- I have
well,
too much
it
respect
depends
for
because
her.
for reals too, you can just control your own narrative on that shit. Like because it's only what the hell you do it with. Like some people probably only do it with
Yeah,
their
it's kinda like you
boyfriends
gotta
or their
control it a
significant
little
other.
bit more,
Well,
huh?
yeah, because with porn you gotta fuck whoever the fuck they bring to you. With
Yeah.
fans only, it's only who the hell you fucking with or this, that, and other. and
Yeah.
shit, like.
yeah. Well, with the OnlyFans thing though, it is kind of
I mean,
like
she
more
is
of a
bad.
grouping situation, especially if you're somebody, as you said, like if somebody that's.
I mean, but I don't know if I would
well-known,
subscribe to her
then you can
fans
just get
only,
on
though,
OnlyFans
but-
and you can make you
She
can profit
kinda-
off of a
she kinda
big time.
remind me of Jill
That's
Scott.
She
like
definitely
freaky
cute,
shit.
but there's other people I would
Bro,
subscribe
she
to
a low-key
first.
That's
freak
that's
like
like
Jill
a
Scott.
that's a real career. Like you gotta
I'm
they
not
actually have
lying
to
about
try to
that
do
one.
that.
Yeah.
So
But
You know who India Love is? That's probably one. She's so bad.
India Love Westbrook. You talking about India
Yeah,
Westbrook?
she bad as
bruh, I
fuck.
just seen her naked a couple times, a hell of times. Bro.
Well, she just on
she's
her
out there, bro.
on her shit that she posts. Yeah, she basically out there.
Oh.
But if you got to be bad,
It's
like
pretty much
somewhere on like
who's this
that type
girl
of
with
bad, like
LA tatted on her
cute,
ass?
like just like, but not show yourself off normally to where like when you like, damn, I got to see that.
Yeah.
So go in on porn now.
Okay, porn. Honestly, it's like a nigga don't watch porn no more because like you know how sometimes we watch porn or like I know it's like ever since this like thing of pedophiles being more like exposed for their shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so porn. You know it's how like every time.
Ooh, I don't like where you going with this. Pedophiles.
It's not a laughing matter, but it's
brought
funny just how he
pedophiles
said.
in porn. I was like,
Yeah,
it's like,
kind of
what the
weird.
I'm just saying like you know every time like
Just a
I don't
little.
know like I start watching porn for a good like. Honestly, for this purpose, because like every time, like you know, you watch porn and there'll be like it's like for some reason they have this section in there called teens.
Yeah, why the fuck is that there?
That shit's so fucking weird to me. Like, why is that there?
I mean, typically, 18 and 19 are teens.
I don't know, but some of these chicks be
But
looking
yeah,
younger.
bro.
Like-
And then they come with the topics on porn where they be like, my
Stepdad,
stepdaughter and
stepdaughter.
stepdad,
And the crazy part
shit,
is
and-
though, it's always like
Extreme,
always,
bro.
like always the interracial shit. And it's like I ain't got wrong with interracial.
You don't click on you don't click on that though.
I don't click on it.
Well,
You
we
don't
ain't
click on
talking
it.
about
I
kick
know.
So
on
then
it, but
why
this
you
is what you
tripping?
see, though.
No,
He's just talking about what you see.
I feel you there,
because,
though. I feel you.
Because, like, this is
You're
actually,
right.
like,
You're
this
right.
is kind of like the separation of porn because there is a little bit of normalcy to porn because in civilizations almost everywhere, there's some kind of sexual statue.
Yeah.
Or a naked woman.
Yeah.
Or a naked man, or just
Naked
some kind of
kid.
just nakedness.
Yeah.
It's been a statue or some kind of image, but with porn though, there's like this pariah because it's like when you watch too much of it, or if you get exposed to the wrong type of porn, then your mental is gonna get fucked up. Psychologically, you're gonna get a little bit of a change because you're seeing some shit. And if you're indulging in it and seeing it over and over, then it starts to.
I still would never click on that shit though.
I don't either. But it's like
I'm with you on that.
Like one time I was just watching porn one day and I'm just chilling and I'm just like every time I'm like scrolling down, it's always like. I know it's like every time they say something with teen in there, it's always like some white dude fucking like some little ass black girl look like she don't even look like she.
Boy, no titties.
I've never looked at the.
I never looked at it, but it's like
you
know you be browsing. Like sometimes it'll hit you with some gay shit on there, and then like it'll hit you with something else, and it's like this just happened to be teen for some reason. It's like they really be trying to push the teen shit on. Niggas,
I guess I've never.
Like,
paid
those is like the top
one.
ones, man. It'd be weird. I'll be like, when I done seen
y'all really be,
and
y'all really be in the porn then.
No, this is the topic, bro. This is the topic that we just talked about.
I'm saying though, how do y'all come across it that many times though? To like,
nigga, have you ever been to a porn website?
I have, but I never paid attention that much to see like to be like.
I don't know. I just noticed stuff.
I mean, I see it, but I see like he said like the step shit, like the step parent or whatever.
That
shit. I've seen that shit, but the teen shit, I never really see that one.
It's just
I don't scroll that much to get that.
That's good, but it's still worth talking about because.
But I feel you though. Yeah, definitely. You're right though. I'm just saying
because that's bro. That shit is talked about, bro. It's I don't know how you don't see it, bro, because it's everywhere, even in the memes. It's like I'm waiting for me to. I wish I had a stepmom, or I wish I had a stepsister and shit like that. I swear to God, you've never seen these memes. I've seen these memes.
I never seen.
I don't get those type of things come across my feed.
I've seen that shit, bro. I've seen that shit, bro.
You might have to filter your friends, my guy.
Something.
Nah, I know who did it though.
You're
him out.
No, I mean, hey, I'm not bothered by it. I'm just saying, like, well. I would be bothered by it. Yeah, I misspoke. I'm saying that I wasn't concerned about it when I seen it. Yeah. But you know, it was him, so I was just like, you know, that's him doing that shit. And he just obviously pouring. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest though. Like, if you have been exposed to it though, then you're already desensitized to it a little bit. So it's not like he's saying some shit that is totally outlandish. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't one of them things where I was just like, this nigga weird as fuck. Just go ahead and delete him. Like, it's something that I'm just curious to see what he
on right now. Yeah, I mean, ain't no wrong with that. Just keep an eye on that nigga.
I wouldn't have. I don't even know if he be on. I ain't seen him on my timeline since pretty much.
Oh, okay.
But the nigga's pretty famous though, so he get a lot of likes on his stuff and everything. So it's kind of funny though. It's funny that y'all that Jeff, that you breaking it down like that in a way where it's like not really in the society, but really, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that is a big part of the society right now. Like, I feel like sex and sales, like OnlyFans, a woman making this $1 million in one day, and then people coming out with OnlyFans. It's pretty much a fucking whole tidal wave of this shit. They're trying to make prostitution legal in New York, by the way. Yeah, they're trying to make prostitution legal.
I mean, but that's a lot. There's still, even with that though, that there's still with that. I would say that's fine. Because then when they make shit legal, then you have to become registered for that type of shit.
Right.
So then they know who's doing it. They know if something's going on. Generally, if someone said they mess with someone, they can go back or some shit like that. Like,
sound like the government just want to get their finger
I mean,
on some
it should go that way.
No, they don't, because you're still supposed to have a medical license. You're supposed to be able to be a grower and all that shit. People still do their same shit. It's just.
Well, like, of course, but if after so long though, it's gonna fucking.
No. If it's something that you can exchange like that without somebody even tracking for real, then you're fine. Until everything is digital money and you have to know exactly what everything is purchased for, then they can't do that to you. That's the whole reason why this society is trying to push towards the $1 to Bitcoin and shit like that, so that they can track our shit, everything. But man, going back on that though, I think that. I don't want to spend too much time on porn because, you know, I don't want to like no creepy shit like about porn, like everything's about porn. But it's definitely has been just a wave, bro. Like, and I say this because really teenagers and like our age is the people that is actually pandering to the most. Up to like people that are like 40, like 30 and 40 people really don't be doing shit like that, because if
doing
you get
shit like what?
Like porn, like even like won't get caught talking about porn. Like, I know that I'm sure they do it. Like they've had their porn, but listen, like it's way more of a sign of immaturity, and a woman will will more likely react to it if you're older and shit. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that's really trying to get married and shit like that. So it's not. It's like nigga, you playing around, or bitch, you playing around. You know what I'm saying? Like when you doing when it's getting involved like that, because you supposed to be belonging to me wholeheartedly, bitch. We old. Ain't no playing around right now. We can't be running around. I can't run. Go bust this nut, come back, bust you. I might have to pop a pill to do all that. All of that, just that kind of energy. That's what I'm trying to say. But with us, the teenagers and like 20-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? It's just we've grown up into this informational technology society. Yeah, so
sex is so easy to see now.
Yeah, exactly, and it's been advertised, and it's advertised so easy, man, because of Instagram, because of Snapchat, because of all of that shit. No matter what nobody say, this is something that you can't be denied. This shit is almost as something that can't be denied as white supremacist racism shooting on cops. I'm telling you, that's how extreme this is. People won't want to acknowledge it as that. But that's really what it is.
Wait, say that again. What? Like you said, something white supremacist cop related to what now?
White supremacist cops killing black people.
Yeah.
And porn being an issue with people with teens in our age, and just it blowing up the sexualization of the community. And you can already just see it because we actually are focused on judging people on their sexuality, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go too deep into that right now, but
we'll move
that's
on.
where we are at.
Yeah.
That's where we are at, people. So be aware of the sex imperative.
Speaking of cops and shit, so everybody, if y'all know about Jacob Blake, this brother got shot by some pussy ass cop a few days ago.
Pussy ass cop.
He is like,
bro. It wasn't even like that man. I don't even know if I can say believe him, bro. If you was my homie and you shot that nigga like that, I'd be like, why did you shoot that nigga, bro? That nigga was he had his back turned to you.
Yep.
He did it so cold that, I don't even want to say cold, but he did it so just malevolent. I think that's a good word to say it, because the nigga that was some violent bullshit, nigga. You can't just pull on somebody's shirt and just let off rounds in their back and not be fazed by it. I don't give a fuck if you try to resuscitate him afterwards. You should have fucking choked him and put him to the ground and arrested the man before he even got the chance to do that. You got your gun pulled on the man. You're ready to use it.
Like, nigga, you have a taser. Like, why the fuck did you?
And it's two other of you.
And there was like,
that's what I don't get either. They have these tasers. What the fuck is the taser for? Like,
I
thought the gun is like the backup, if
the last resort type of deal.
exactly. Why the fuck is that your first option to go to? Like,
every time when they show,
because they're not trained properly.
They know what the fuck they doing. They just bitches.
Yeah, they train properly.
So like, here's the thing though. Like when I say they know what they doing, you know, it's like every time you see a video of a cop always dealing with some bullshit with one of their own, or like some goofy ass white person that be on that shit that need to be shot. They be doing everything else looking like professionals, like trying to handle the situation without shooting this nigga.
I just seen the video, and I'm gonna tell you the best person that's on TV about this shit right now, besides a politician or anything, and they need to keep this man on TV, and that's the only reason. And the only reason why I'm cool with NBA, NFL, and all this shit in sports still being going during COVID is because you gotta tune in to Undisputed with Shannon Sharp, because Shannon Sharp, he literally is. I ain't gonna lie, man. This nigga is we call him Uncle Shay Shay. Nigga come out with Hennessy and Black and Mouse. I shit you not, people. If you watch him, and he loves LeBron James and shit, and when he comes out and it's a good day and LeBron win and shit, he will come out with a fifth of Hennessy and a Black and Mild, and it's Uncle Shay Shay. That's his personality.
And his house shoes.
And his house shoes. Hey, the nigga be crispy though, for real. And he was a Hall of Fame tight end, so he know about life. The nigga did life well. But he is a really well-spoken black man, bro. He can actually say some things for the black community. He's holding his position on TV.
Responses too,
bruh. I'm telling you,
well educated, kind of like Farrakhan a little bit.
So what he shot, what he and Farrakhan is one of our leaders, no matter what people say, because he is for the people. He is not for killing white people or killing Jews. He will call motherfuckers on a bullshit, and he is a man of his faith and his religion. So, you know, when people, it's just like y'all grandma at church, y'all. When that grandma, y'all know how grandma gonna be when you start acting up. Now the Lord don't like that. So that's the way that nigga gonna be like that. Or she gonna slap you. So Farrakhan gonna come with that imposter shit, that stuff that ain't right for you. You know, he gonna come with that fire on you. But Shannon Sharp really shows that that these black people don't get the same treatment because he highlighted how this man wasn't following protocol when dealing with Jacob Blake, and then he turned around and posted on Instagram a video of a white man with 2 blades, talking shit to
Coming
2
towards the
officers,
cops.
walking towards the officers, swinging them and
I would
flipping
have
them.
shot him in the fucking face.
Man, like some nunchucks.
Bro,
Nigga thought he was
you
Michael
coming here
Landon
swinging
or
blades
some
to a
shit.
gunfight, my nigga? I'm tasing you and shooting you.
Exactly,
lying.
because you have every reason to.
Right, that's
you
a
see the
that's a
weapon, you
probable
see
cause.
he's armed.
Right.
It's time to shut shit down. You supposed to do your job.
So yeah,
I've seen one where the dude took the cop's car from them. It was a white
took
guy,
their
like
car?
beating him up. He was beating him up
seen
or
it
some
too,
shit.
and that
and
girl
took
was
their
right
car.
there.
Yeah.
And they hit him with the what movie hit him with? The fucking spine buster. Put the nigga on the ground.
Oh, shit.
Threw the bitch on the ground too. Then ran over into the car.
Damn.
Yeah,
Somebody
got
was
in the
yelling.
car, yeah.
Somebody was
That
yelling.
shit.
He was like, so I think his wife was recording. Was like, don't do it, Robert. Don't do it, Robert. Nigga done pulled off with the motherfucking patrol car.
oh, he would have been lit
Smacked
up.
into some
Man,
shit.
if
They
it was
got
a
him
black
back
man,
out.
he would have been
I'm
lit.
shooting his
Nigga,
legs up.
we get killed for sleeping in the car at fucking Wendy's.
Bro, you can't even
So-
that's why I don't understand like how niggas be out and about at night when these cops are lurking the
Bullshit.
most, where they can get away with murder at night.
What you telling, nigga? I be scared when I
Like,
be
bro,
out.
I'm
Like,
not going
real
out with your ass
shit.
at
Like,
night. My black ass chilling in the house. Even though sometimes the motherfuckers like to bust in your house, but that's more rare than fucking what's happening than going outside to go chill because your ass want to go drink margaritas and shit with the girls or some shit. Stay your black ass at home.
Man, but it's that time. Again, we got to tell y'all, strap up.
for real.
Be ready because these motherfuckers, Jacob Blake's situation is escalated to the point that they're bringing out those anti-protesters, and these motherfuckers are having guns
For real.
at these. And so in
Yo,
Kenosha,
I
Wisconsin,
like how you go to that because just to let y'all know too,
Mm-hmm.
Jacob Blake is alive and doing well. He is now a paraplegic now.
God got him.
So
God.
honestly, I'm just glad he's alive because I know for a fact I'm suing the shit out that nigga
Out
and the
the
whole
cops.
force. Because
Hell
nigga,
yes.
you gonna be. I may be paraplegic, but nigga, you gonna be broke. You gonna be
Right.
like them niggas in
Nigga, I'm
that movie Eddie
gonna
Murphy.
have enough money to buy me some new legs.
Bionic shit. We getting that technology now.
Yeah,
But
hell
yeah.
That's the
wild.
future, bro. That is the future.
Update to that too. Speaking of people getting shot, so that nigga Tory, Meg Stallion. not the.
has Tory came out and said his statement yet?
No, but Megan
somebody
did.
has confirmed it though.
Somebody confirmed.
Someone who was it confirmed?
Megan confirmed instead of her hiding it and shit, because she never said it, bro. She actually said that the rumors that we mentioned last week that about her being jealous and shit is false. All of that shit is false. That nigga shot her in the back of the foot. That's
Why?
what she went on Instagram and said.
Why, though?
Because they were in a fight in the car. She said it was her, it was her friend, and it was Tory and the bodyguard.
But why would he
And
literally-
he got they were getting into it, and Megan got mad and got out the car, and Tory shot her in the foot because she was walking away. And she took pictures of her foot, nigga. You can see.
Well,
she
no, I'm
shot
not
her in the
disputing that
heel
she
and
got
shit
shot
like
and
that.
shit, but
Yeah.
that's why I said I want to wait till
Yes,
I want to hear
know
what Tory
why?
says. Like I'll listen to what she says as well too. I'm not calling on anyone's shit, but. And I want him to explain
And
why the
I'm
fuck he
hearing both
shot
sides of
her.
the story.
I just want to feel why he shot her because
Yeah.
that's no manly shit to
I feel
just
like
pull out.
he ain't- I feel like he ain't gonna
That's
give
I
a
mean
fuck about
because I know
why.
I know he not from the hood, so I already
like
know
he
he
ain't
from
gonna be man
Canada,
enough to
so
say
he
it.
not about
and
it.
he's not gonna be man enough to
Because he
say it.
ignorant, so he gonna be trying to do like how R. Kelly
And same
was.
as this shit that they're saying as far as like her being a snitch, that shit dumb as fuck. Like that shit
Dumb,
stupid. Like that shit
dumb. It was a
stupid.
crime
Like
committed
Okay.
against you.
Okay,
She
let me
actually
break this
said
down.
that in the very beginning too.
and neither
so-
one of them have ever talked about being hood or from the
Right.
like
And here's the
Right,
thing.
right.
Megan even said herself, she was,
100%.
I admire her for this because
I'm
she
glad you
said
said
for
that.
real that she didn't even want to call the cops because she knew if she wasn't calling the cops, she knew for a fact this
Black
nigga
niggas
had
getting
a
shot and
car.
shit.
She had a gun in the car. She can't bring that up because the cops would have probably shot all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like just hearing the fact that
sir.
black people got a gun and they don't know which one, but they hear the fact that a group
Philando
of black people got a
Castile,
gun,
that's
they
another
might have
one
all
to look
been lit up.
You like lying.
So she didn't want to do that. She was scared for her life. She already got shot. She ain't trying to deal with more bullshit. I understand her problem.
And you already know she hot, especially when people were like that, man. I'm gonna tell you, people like black people. We already know black people don't got a good relationship with the police.
Nope.
But man, it's bad because we can't. And I thought about this myself. I can't really think about times where black people be saying thank God the police is here. Now I know we need them to fight. We need them to fight crime. But I don't I don't hear too many black people saying like, thank God the police was here. Because it always escalates to some bullshit when shit gets real.
I think the only time I said thank God for the police was like literally a horror movie. That's the only time I ever said that. Just because I knew a fact this nigga was about to die and it's just like, oh shit,
you hear that shit only in Hollywood.
Bro, that's the only time because it was like, that was a reasonable cause.
Yeah, the police don't protect and serve shit.
But other than that, niggas out here in
Not
the
really,
real world.
I mean, they still do.
I kind of realized that shit was more real than anything when I found out they really do have quotas that they trying to beat.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do you need a quota on people? Pretty much.
Money.
Because they say if you don't have a quota, then you're not doing your job.
But the quotas are bullshit.
You're not lying.
Like, leave people alone, let them do their job.
And that's why I wanted to dive in a little bit about.
But get the real crimes.
Get
the real crime. But as well too, if they weren't to get quotas or hit their quota, this, that, and other, as far as to saying that there's basically a demand for them. So if they don't hit their quota, then that means that they need less funding, meaning that they need less cops because there's not as much crimes going on.
Because they got all these guns and all these tasers and all this
expensive ass equipment,
all this shit. But they don't use none of it, and they're fucking killing people.
That's what I'm saying, because we don't need cops for what the reason that they think we need cops for. Like, we have too many for no reason.
We do. And honestly, we need more darker cops.
Darker cops? What the fuck does that mean?
I'm talking about more black people in law enforcement, honestly, because like honestly,
we do, but that doesn't mean anything. I've seen black cops. I've seen black cops take and fuck up other black people as well too. So
no lie.
They do.
I'm just talking about like more younger, more honorable type of people.
Yeah, them old
because
cops
them old
be tripping,
niggas. Because it's like I'm thinking of training day with them niggas because I know one of them dirty, and it's like. Being a cop, you don't make a lot of money, so you know you gotta do some dirty shit.
They need to do something
money.
with the police department. If it ain't police reforms,
like,
they need to like have sections. They need to just start. Man, these the motherfuckers that got the guns that's coming to handle when they come. They just handle that shit with the SWAT. Because there's so many different groups. You know, the post office got a police.
Right.
There's so many different polices.
What?
So
Post office got a police?
Yeah, they got a police, and it's it's like been around for like as long as the fucking
since slavery.
Yeah.
Shit.
Crazy, right? But they should have shit like you know, just the parking motherfucking polices, the niggas that give out tickets. They don't need to be the ones that's armed up, suited and booted, and fucking feeling juiced up because they giving somebody a ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It need to be the motherfuckers that's actually trying to stop crime, that's surveying and shit. And when they get out, you know what they about. Somebody's getting arrested. Because why the fuck with Jacob Blake is he getting the gun point on him?
I heard that he was just trying to break up a fight between two females.
Yeah, but bro, just think about that though. Why would somebody pull a gun on you if you're not getting arrested?
Like, there was no reason for him. Honestly, why
would
the
cops
I don't know.
women, honestly?
It doesn't make any sense, people. And we don't want nobody speaking that bullshit about what he could have done better. Because in the end, we need the police to do better. Because
you're not lying.
On top of that, black people ain't the only ones to fucking die. It's just that we the ones that are targeted.
Right, and it's filmed, but so it's more obvious instead of people trying to defend the police.
And I'm getting sick of that, y'all. We can't just
shut your bitch ass up, bro. Like nobody want to hear you trying to. Just because you got a relative in the police force, don't mean
we gotta say something before.
But then as well too, do y'all think that sometimes as well too that they could be just literally posting and pushing basically like black people being killed the most because. There could be just as many other races or this, that, and other being killed.
Nope. I got,
but they not being pushed as well too, though.
I will tell you, bro, and I'm gonna make sure I get this to you too, just so you can see it. They will tell you that shit's not tracked. They will tell you.
No, I know it's tracked, but then I'm saying,
listen,
has anyone looked at track to see how many people have been killed?
They'll tell you that there's other people that get killed just as much too.
They do,
but they won't tell you that when it comes to the ratios. Of like unarmed black people, of unarmed black people that get killed, and the reason why.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That could be that's a whole different thing as well, too, though.
Like the ones that are the ones that get killed with the white people.
But that's
unarmed.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I want to see, though. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. As far as like, what is the difference there? Because as far as like the people that are, like you said, being killed that aren't unarmed, and then the people who actually are fucking armed, because who knows? Like they never specify as far as those people.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to bring that up to you. I actually did find a study on that, and I posted some quotes and shit on that on my Facebook, letting people know that the black people that's unarmed are targeted at a much higher rate, and they get killed at a much higher rate. Yes, and even though white people make up a more percentage and everything, so technically, in a way, there's more white people that do get killed or other races.
But their percentage is a lot higher than us. Yes.
But check this out. It's with white people. It's a lot of times it's a suicide by cop scenario, or there's somebody that's actually violent in the scenario. But when it comes to black people, it's just like
death.
Niggas just dying. Yeah, it's just it's no really explaining.
Because it is an actual explanation because our police and government has Klansmen in them, and they don't like niggas, and they show it. Cause it's like because like there's for real, it's so obvious that the motherfuckers are there and they're a reason. Like they look so obvious on how they look sometimes on like when they this nigga on some bullshit because he don't like niggas. Like say like one time I saw this
or
one
they
guy
just start stalking you, bro.
They stalk you. Like nigga will pop a Yui. And just to see your black ass, shit. Bro, I had like low key, I be having fear like that because it's like, bro, I'm at the job, I'm driving, nigga. Actually, take that back, nigga. Today, I'm in Topeka, I'm driving the truck. This fucking state trooper gonna pop a Yui while I'm on the other side of the fucking freeway just to follow my ass. I'm like, nigga, I'm at work. What the fuck else? I got like the fucking logo and shit on the truck, bro. Why you following me, fucking with me? This nigga tailed me for 3 miles. Yeah. And then if I say, okay, he's good, and then turn around, I was like, man, bitch ass nigga.
Because they will run your shit for the longest and try to find anything, man.
And here's the crazy part. I saw that shit again in front of my house. Like, literally, I'm just leaving. This nigga pulls off, like, in this red Charger. Tell me why this cop was literally, he already busted a UE already. Yeah. Because he saw me. But I said, fuck that. I ain't getting out there. I'm sitting right here by this intersection and let your bitch ass go through.
And get him past
because there was 2 of them in there. Yeah. Then this nigga in the red Challenger drives by. They pop the UE again and start telling this nigga for a good mile and a half. And then they just left him alone. But yeah, it's full of Klansmen and racist ass people. And it's like, they have those bullshit ass quotas because, like, honestly, I feel like they have a sick game going on with that, cause like it's like sometimes when you like cause like I've been hearing like special watching certain videos with cops where people be like videotaping the cops low key, and they always have like these weird ass fucked up games that they like to play with us.
Say that shit.
Talking about like who can kill the most black people or what kind of bullshit you can do to this black, like pretty much inconvenience a nigga's life.
I don't understand how you could be a cop, and did you see from what you just said there was somebody that said we're gonna fucking slaughter them. Yeah. A fucking cop said that shit.
Because he's a violent...
Did you know the Golden State Killer...
The Golden State Killer?
Was a cop.
Shit.
It was in law enforcement. Yes.
There's a lot of people that are in law enforcement that are killers and shit like...
Because he know how the shit works, so he getting away with the kill.
Well, that they just get into it, just to do that shit.
Yeah. But I'll tell you though, man, I don't want to totally go along with the Democrat narrative of saying defund the police, but... Some of that money can be taken, and we got to make a change on this bullshit of them harassing black and brown people.
I just don't believe the Democrat narrative, period, though. Just to be honest, I don't. Either one of them, I just
they both shit.
Because when is the Democrat period? When has they actually done anything for us? Bro, that they actually said, when have they sat down and said, let's do this? Like we're gonna help, like the black people do this. Like sit down with us to figure out what the fuck they're gonna do with us and help us.
They literally say they'll do shit for us,
but never do. When they ever follow through?
They ass just to get niggas on their vote.
And most of the time, everything that they do is to sway us and to persuade us into some shit that we think that is for us that is literally against us. Like,
and here's the crazy part too.
All the way.
And here's the crazy part.
Because Biden, I'm not believing Biden, not by the drop of any ounce. Like for them to try to put them on it, put this nigga on it, and for him to say that if you don't vote for me, you're not for the black crowd. You ain't black. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Apologize about that.
No, I don't give a fuck if he did or not. Like,
who the fuck says everybody that? Everybody listening, back in the day, Republicans actually allowed black people in their party.
Republicans were started by black people.
Yeah,
though.
It was more Republicans.
So what do you mean they started letting black people in? Republicans were started by black people.
And then but then the Democrats was being pushed by the KKK.
To start making the Republicans seem like they weren't what they were, and this, that, and other, and it's just
kind of like
a whole other
how
thing. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
it was like supposed to be black, but it got infiltrated in this.
No, it wasn't black. Supposed to. It was already. It was started to be.
Yeah,
like,
I got you, but it feels like that.
The black people was the Republican Party was the black people party. In the
I didn't even know that for real, cause
it's some history dig up. I posted it. You liked it, I thought.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I did post that shit. Mm-hmm. So they run game on, but this is what I got to say.
Same as they don't talk. Same as they don't talk about fucking.
But this is what I gotta say though. No matter what you say about that shit, I can't say that the fucking Republicans is gonna automatically save us either. Now I'm not saying that they
no
need
one
to
is,
wait,
but
Gotta do it ourselves.
At least I can say that the Democrats are pushing Black Lives Matter, and I know all the other shit that goes with the bullshit with Black Lives Matter.
Is that in the true retrospect though of what it is, what they're saying though? Yes, because are they pushing it because of what they say?
Because of white liberals in the fucking Democrat Party. There is a piece of the white liberals that we need.
But not to cut you off, but here's the thing though. With the Democratic
Party,
we need
a whole new party.
They really ain't done shit for real, because they always talking, like I said before, they always talk about doing shit for niggas. But here's the thing though, shit ain't changed. Shit ain't really changed. It's practically getting worse, and we just happen to be filming to show that you guys ain't making no progress. Because here's the thing, for black people to be having these problems for the longest of time, like niggas, so long even before we were born, y'all ain't done shit for real. But here comes
look at
like
the history, man. The history
is just like
police
brutality and all these other bullshit.
Incarceration,
just anything
Jim Crow,
minorities. Democrats ain't done shit. But here goes the Democrats want to do shit for the LGBTQ community. Like nigga, they getting more protection.
Damn, you just took the T out of there.
I mean, nigga, it's a new letter. I wasn't trying to say all that shit. Y'all know what I'm
Whatever
talking
the
about.
fuck it is.
But nigga, that group has gotten more done for them in the last 5 years than fucking we have for anything. Because literally the LGBTQ type of group, they literally get support from everybody.
And that goes back to
Black
the
people,
60s,
we really
bro.
don't, we really don't get that.
But
shit.
that's what as well too. Them trying to push this whole father out of the fucking home narrative.
Yeah, with Black Lives Matter,
that's just. Besides that, that's just what they try to fucking push.
Period.
Like that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like
since they came up
the
with
revolution can only happen with
it was independent women, like
independent women or single moms, because like. The government really been making plans on putting women in those Section 8 homes,
so they can get their money.
So pretty much, if you like, you can live good and lazy, like pretty much.
But you can't have a man in the home.
You can't have no man in the home, which is some bullshit. Like, so you telling me you want people to grow up with no dads?
They just want free money.
No type of father figure.
And the women don't think about this because it's like it's free money and they need help. Because I understand with women that some of y'all have become single moms because the nigga wasn't shit and he left you with the kid.
That's a big trend right
which
now.
is a big problem, because that's the reason why, like, honestly, like I've humbled myself.
But there's also some women as well too that just also set out to just make their niggas life hell though. When the nigga wants to be in their kid's life,
you're right about that.
There's also another thing as well
too. It's really like both sides that shade of gray.
But do y'all know that? Have y'all noticed this new sparking trend of actually just wanting a baby?
Well, what do you mean just wanting the baby?
That shit is like a real thing. That shit, I'm starting to see that like they don't really give a fuck. They just like, I want a baby. Bro, that's it.
Bro, you know how many kids I had to, like, people that's younger than me, I had to talk to them and they girl out of one kid. And it's like, not even the dudes, it just be the girl. And the girls be wanting to low key try to be sneaky on getting pregnant. Like
poke a hole.
And I won't say that, but I will say that you are right. They do be low key sneaky because they'll be ready. And I have heard that, and just things that they do that niggas don't know that they be up on. I'm gonna just say this: they have apps to help them out with that. So just be on the lookout and shit. Like bitches really do.
Bring your own condoms when you coming over for a one night stand.
And free condoms is at the health clinic.
And flush them shits when you get done.
Free money. Let's get back to free money.
But yeah, okay.
Some knowledge for y'all.
Okay, free money. Today. So apparently, FEMA is giving niggas free money.
If you are
an essential worker, I got the link to it. I'm about to apply for that shit because I need that.
Y'all might not all be able to get to see the link, so
I can post the link.
All right,
you
just give it to me and I'll post it.
Hell yeah,
I'll post it in the description box below.
Let them niggas know they everybody need their money at this time. These trying times.
And honestly, you don't have to be a day one essential worker. You can just be one that's just been working like even halfway through the COVID shit. If you've been working during the COVID shit, you're eligible for this loan. Well, not a loan, but free money, pretty much.
FEMA, FEMA.
Yeah.
Okay, and what else we got going on?
Well, getting back to police brutality a little bit, some people are actually taking a stance to it. Apparently, the Bucks is protesting Game 5 against the Magic.
Fuck yeah, way to go,
taking
NBA.
me saying, nigga, y'all ain't getting. Honestly, I applaud them for that because honestly, most of the people that literally not only really watch basketball is the assholes in suits that own the teams because they know if we watch it, we giving them money. But if you don't, and especially if the players ain't playing, they losing money. So it's like hurt them where they need to be because that's the only way you deal with those assholes. If you hurt their money, then they gonna pay attention. But the only thing is though, when they do shit like that, just like how they did with football, they always try to find ways to lure niggas in with some type of a piece of cheese, pretty much, some bait
Talk
to
about
lure
that.
niggas in. Because you know it's like when we started protesting football.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, the not spectators, but like the owners of the
And
teams
then,
was
they
talking
signed
about
Jay-Z. I got you. You right, and it did. That's what
he was
happened.
the bait. So it's like in basketball, if this continues to go on, it's gonna be
got
it'll be
you.
good. But it's like niggas need to realize who's gonna be that cheese, that bait for you to lure you in back into the shit. Because honestly, we can do without fucking sports for real. Because we need to get more smart, because people are being distracted by stupid shit like sports.
They already got that piece of cheese, nigga. The NBA finals come on ABC, nigga. If that ain't
But
cheese,
Here's the thing,
I
though.
don't know.
I mean, I understand though, because it's like niggas really been wanting to watch some sports. But it's like, do you really need to? You need to focus on something else.
Yeah, bro, but
Niggas
this
getting
is a
killed every day.
big moment, man.
What,
and,
for sports?
and we was talking about. I actually have a basketball group, so we had a good discussion about that, and we do got to understand that they could have made the stop to all. They could have made their voice loud as hell and made more progress by now if they would have just not went to the bubble at all.
Yeah.
If they would have just took a stand in and said, "Nah, we ain't playing until y'all get this shit right." Because there are individual players that are doing that.
There are.
But they need to do it
Well,
as
it's not-
one.
let's-
We
let's
all
not
gotta
majority.
be. We all gotta be on the same page, man. Because if it do break out, man, I'm getting them Civil War vibes, man. So we got if some shit do break out, we gotta be ready for the people that's more for liberty and equal and justice for all, and those people that.
So what do you think will
instead of
happen if there
people
is
that
a
are on
civil
that.
war, though?
I don't bloodshed. That's all I need to know that's gonna
Honestly,
happen,
I'm
bro.
thinking of the Purge right now.
The Purge.
I'm thinking of that a little bit.
I think the
Do
way
you
it
think
look
if that
from-
happens here and we have civil war, do you think any other country will start trying to wage war against us?
Honestly, they probably would. I mean, I
that's
feel like,
that's in my head. Yeah,
honestly,
I absolutely
because
feel
like,
like
yo,
it.
I'm
think so?
watching China right
Yeah.
now.
I
I'm
think
not
they
saying
would.
that
We
they might do
bad
it,
in the
but
motherfucker, though.
everybody wants a piece of America. Like Russians doing it quietly, Asians they doing it legitimately.
I think they got
It's
people
like,
right here,
And
right
then
now. I
China
think they
is
got
doing it
people.
under
That's what
everybody's
I'm saying,
nose.
Asians.
I think they got people here
Yeah,
right
you're
now
right.
that they just probably may have waiting for that type
It's,
of shit
it's
to
all
pop
about a
off.
waiting game just
Like,
to see how this plays out. 'Cause
So they're
honestly,
waiting to
I'm
see what
waiting.
happens, it goes off, and then this, that, no, they got everything. I think a hell
The
of people
thing
got.
is, though, we're great, bro, because we
sleepers
have
here,
that Second
basically.
Amendment so far. So we are strapped. So I think the thing that's really gonna hurt us is us, just like in ancient Kemet. So ancient Kemet, ancient Egypt, like they actually had the infighting, and that's what made them weak against the Europeans. You know, and that's the only thing that's gonna stop us because we got the weapons. It ain't nothing that they can do more than fucking have than guns at the moment. We
So
don't
then-
know nobody that got
So
no
then
fucking
say that
missiles,
that
just
some shit
guns.
happens or whatever, this, that, and other, and
Yeah.
someone else basically makes a run for the United States. Like, would y'all basically just become like?
Adapting
That's-
to the
that's
new
a good
overlords
question,
pretty
bro.
much.
No, because
I'ma
would
tell you
become
what.
what would become like
No,
like resistance
because
or whatever.
This is
like,
what I
I
want
might
to
have
tell.
to,
Oh,
'cause
the
I don't
resistance.
like
I like
the-
that.
because
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
what else
That's
would
good.
you do? Because I wouldn't be letting these niggas tell us what the fuck to do.
No, I
Like,
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
So I mean,
Yeah,
what?
so if it was, but that's different, bro. That's more of us becoming as one. If it was,
It's like a
see, 'cause-
dictatorship, pretty
yeah,
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But and I feel like that's where the I feel like that's where the USA is
You know
at
what?
right now because if we were where
nigga.
you saying it, bro, then Donald Trump would be a dictator more.
no,
than
I know
ever
we're
right
not there.
now.
I know we're not there now, but I'm
Yeah.
saying if we were
Yeah.
to get there, if
Yeah,
some shit was to pop off,
but if it was a
like-
foreign motherfucker, bro, then we're not letting that shit go down.
can't let
I
you
don't-
slide on that, bro.
Yeah, we're not gonna let that shit go down.
you think everybody
that
would come
be the
together
shit-
then? That would bring us all
Yeah,
together.
that would be the shit that would actually bring us together. But while we on that topic, though, it was still great that you brought it up because the resistance, if it is a civil war, which means it's a war on our soil with us people that care or that have relations and then just have their differences. Then I feel like we need to teach more sovereignty because you don't actually have to choose a side in a civil war unless the civil war is really fucking is forcing you. Unless the motherfuckers coming to your door and kicking your shit in and doing how they doing. But like I said, we have guns as a different kind of nation. So if we teach sovereignty, people don't want to fuck with a man that has 20 to 50 guns and got a family of 10. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, nigga, if this is my property and I got all this shit, you gonna have to call for backup to try to get me to move my shit or something. So when you practice sovereignty, which is having your own protection of your own land and having your own food that you can grow and your own resources. So once you start practicing that, you ain't gotta be involved as much with the shit that's going on around you. Because if you have those things, those food, shelter, and what's the last third thing? I guess protection. Yeah, protection.
Yeah, I'm going
Then you pretty much got it made. So a nigga like me, man, I'll make it work in the United States for as long as I could, especially since if I'm prepared. But if not, I would have to find more fruitful land or a place with some resources. So I might have to move around a little bit for that one.
Gotta find that perfect spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Because honestly, in Missouri, it's like there's land, but it's like, do you really want it? Because it's like it be out in the area where you're gonna probably be the only nigga out there, and the neighbors are watching you.
Yeah, and actually, I want to drop a bomb on that because I got a bomb for the low. My brother from high school, he actually lives in Idaho, and he's moving back to KC because he told me straight up that they're just too damn racist out there.
Hell
like,
yeah.
it's one of those places that my girl said. She said any place, any of them odd states. Y'all don't need to go to them odd states. Indiana, Iowa.
I ain't gonna lie, low key, Iowa is cool. Iowa has some low key good
chill,
spots.
bro.
It's very mixed down there.
But
honestly,
it's mostly white though.
You gotta watch your back.
It's mostly white though. It's a lot of white people, and then I mean, like it's the ratio of white people is very high in those areas. But I wanted to say, and then Indiana already got a bad name because they tried to lynch a nigga on not that long ago too.
I remember that too. That shit was recent.
But yeah, man, y'all gotta watch out going to them neighborhoods where it's just majority white because their anti-protest is a lot bigger, has a lot more force in those areas.
It's more sneaky because they like abducting niggas.
They do shit like that too, man. That's a whole nother note.
Because in Topeka, Kansas, there's certain areas over there where they have been notorious for those.
I'm more talking about though, like where if your ass is out there with a Black Lives Matter sign, people gonna be yelling at you like, "Take your ass home!" and like, "Get the fuck off my property! What you doing in my city?" Like that's the type of energy that you gonna get from those kind of areas. We have seen it. We're not desensitized to it.
It was literally like one white dude. He was just showing his support for Black Lives Matter. Tell me how there's literally the whole town telling this dude, "You're embarrassment. Shut up, nigga."
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. Yeah, that shit was stupid.
Y'all some inbred,
they wild.
Like, bro.
He did, but see, look, this is the shit that I'm trying to tell you to bring back to the points of all the shit that we talk about, like with exposure and stuff that starts to get to be a little bit just it crosses the line pretty much. Is when we know this shit. We know that people are going to oppose Black Lives Matter.
Of course.
So why are we even at that point? We don't want that.
What
That's not
what
we
at that point.
We don't need to be at that. We don't need that.
We don't need to, but
yeah.
And honestly, it has to be. We have to be more honestly aggressive with it because honestly, that peaceful shit ain't getting nowhere because niggas still getting shot apparently. But honestly, I think you gotta be more aggressive with the shit. Like, yo, don't fuck with us. Because honestly, I feel like religion has made niggas way too fucking soft to the point where they think they can do whatever they can do whatever the fuck they want to us. Because everybody, because you notice how like every time or like before
Jeff, you got anything to say on this?
I ain't done yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm listening, but he says first.
You know, so like every time when shit happens, like before this brother that got shot, I'm say last year, where like this one dude got shot by that female police officer in his apartment, and you know how the nigga's brother, the dude's brother, he after she got her little sentence and shit, this nigga want to go up and hug the bitch.
Yeah.
And then the judge, the black judge, is gonna hug her. Like that's some stupid ass shit. Oh, I forgive you.
And gave her a Bible.
Fuck that forgiveness, cause one, she ain't gonna read that shit. She's still gonna be kind of mad because she getting sentenced. And
already appealing her sentence right now.
She gonna hate black people even more. So it's like she gonna be plotting some sick shit later on when she gets out because she didn't get a long sentence either.
No, 5 years. That was a punk ass shit.
I know. So it's like she can literally be plotting revenge on how to fuck niggas over when she gets out.
And I am letting y'all know, yes, Amber Geiger is appealing that right now as we speak.
That's what I'm talking about. You gotta literally be more aggressive with the shit. You gotta show no love to motherfuckers that do that.
You gotta take that shit.
And when I mean by that too, that also goes for them house niggas that be trying to promote these racist ass politicians or just be on the side of some racist asshole. And it's like, they're black, so I still should support them. Fuck that.
Take hold of what's yours. Take hold of your domain because
most of them
they gotta know that
niggas.
when you see us, that this is what we stand for. A lot of people don't do that no more on a grand level. We don't have that kind of feel since people trying to protest like slavery or when we try to get away from Britain. We need to have that feel again, like this is us and you got to deal with it.
Like, bro, have that same energy like the nigga that owe you money. Don't fuck with him. Just give him that mean ass look like, yeah, nigga,
Hell
I'm watching
yeah.
you.
And if you come over here, you know I'm asking for my cash.
Because honestly, that's the vibe you need to give off. Because that love shit.
If I ain't asking, I'm taking.
Like, they for real have been taking
I'm
advantage.
not taking, I'm kicking your ass
out the fuck. Like, literally, they've taken advantage of that shit since slavery. Like, you praying to God to make sure that these niggas don't fuck with you, but nigga, you need to show, like, God, he'll help you now, but nigga, you gotta help yourself too. You can't just be reliant all the time on the entity instead. Like doing that shit, you can't be relying so much.
While he's going on and telling y'all that y'all need to take some sovereignty and or just be more in control of your own life.
Right, because you being too reliant on something
to go
that,
and check out
that goes
that
against
FEMA,
his will sometimes.
That FEMA check, because that shit is popping.
Also, too, politicians that's claiming the Lord told you something, please shut the fuck up. Because we all know you lying. You listening to that bullshit ass voice in your head giving you the okay to do shit that you know ain't right. Because that shit is so annoying. Because it's like, that's the reason why a lot of people have been switching over from Christianity to other stuff.
Positive shit is positive and good until it ain't.
Yeah. Because it's like literally a feel, like literally a vibe that you know that shit ain't right. It's like a human soul.
Hell
thing.
yeah, you have those times, like even when a like preacher going through a sermon and shit, people do be looking at themselves and then he trying to catch himself with like a Bible verse or like, but he got you some shit.
Yeah, trying to pass that collection plate another time. Nigga, if you don't put that plate out my face, you already got it 3 times already. What the fuck you passing the 4 for?
Give to God.
Nigga, have a fundraiser or something. At least I feel more donacious.
Yeah, try to convince you that it's the good of your soul you pouring out, but really you ain't pouring out your soul.
Broke,
you pouring out your
fuck out
pockets,
of
your
here
way of
trying to
living.
take my money. I got bills, bitch.
Lining their pockets. Why the fuck your goddamn preacher got a goddamn
new
Benz?
Cadillac and the first lady got a new Benz too.
Yeah,
nigga, and then flexing on y'all with a new suit too. You doing too much.
Yeah,
that lets you know how cocky he get.
Yeah.
Especially like TD Jakes and his fucking daughter.
Man, what about fucking Joel
Osteen? That nigga right there.
That nigga is not right, bro. He during the hurricanes, this nigga didn't even open this fucking church up. He got this big ass church, nigga.
Yeah, see, them niggas fucked up.
You can't even let people into your church.
They done fucked up. They fucked up.
You know what's so funny about that? There's actually a TV series on pastors like that. It's like a comedy series of how them big mega church pastors be like and their kids, bro.
And how they money be,
bro. It's so funny because it's like, bro, these people are so going against what the Bible says to the point where it's like they're just making a profit
greedy
off idiots.
Motherfuckers. Hell yeah.
Off the religious people that's weak minded and just literally rely on what this nigga's saying. But it's like, bro, he goes against so much of what he's preaching because he's literally living like a sinner. This nigga probably fucking, I don't know how many church members in here on the low.
I am somebody mama. And shit, and then and some chick in the choir.
All right, Sister Betty, I'm gonna fuck off this 500. Show me
come holler
tricks.
at me in confession.
Go ahead and toss the bitches out. It's so dirty, man. Cause I actually seen that shit in my church one time. That's the reason why I fucking left with my dad. Bro, it was so much drama going on in that church. I was like, why the fuck did it get like this? Then it's like, as you watch the pastor get a little more money and stuff, you see it change.
Hey, you a dirty motherfucker if you having sex in the church.
Nigga. You know how many times I walked in on niggas doing that? And literally niggas. I saw a gay couple. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't even get the chairs, my nigga. What the fuck is y'all doing?
It's 2020. It's not new.
No, this wasn't 2020. This was when I was fucking like 15 or something like that. Probably like 2011. No, take that back. Probably like 2009 or 10. It was just some crazy shit going on in there. It was just always some shit going on in that church. Especially like when that strip club was built across the street from it. Because it's over there by Bannister. Remember that church?
A strip club built across the street from the church. You couldn't have put this shit in the movies.
It didn't last long, though. Honestly, I didn't want
to. We talking about on Bannister, talking about like near, like right off the highway?
Street. Yeah, from Hardee's. Remember that strip club used to be across the street from that church?
It used to be like Gold Diggers, I think it was,
That shit didn't last long, though.
But Gold Diggers, that church wasn't there that before, though.
It was. Because, nigga, that's
not when Gold Diggers was there.
No, literally, my church was built before the fucking strip club. Because we started going there, and then, like, the church, the pastor started making...
talking about from Hardee's? There's that one right there. And then there was...
Because literally, like, the church is literally, like, right next to Harold and Penn. Like, it's just that old building. It's just been refurbished into a church.
Oh, it's next to Harold and Penner's?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to say, I could have swore Harold and Penner's was there first. It's been a church there
for a good minute, because I had to, like, for some reason, my dad had me spend my summers help clean that bitch out so we can refurbish it into a church.
That's why. The strip club was down the street, though. It wasn't in front of it.
It was, well, not in front of it. It was literally across the street, though. but they still count as in front of it though, because it's like there's a strip club
All
right
right.
here, and then there's a church right over there across the street.
I could have swore the strip club was the one that was like down the street across from.
Like it was like in that abandoned parking lot where there was really nothing else.
I thought it was across the street from Home Depot.
No, it was
No,
closer.
it wasn't?
It was
Oh,
really
damn.
close because it was like, bro, I see that strip club. I'm like, I'm curious. I wanted to go in there, but I'm too
That's funny
young,
as
so
hell.
I can't even go. It's like, because literally when
lit as
when
fuck.
I saw that strip club being built, I thought a players club. I'm like, I do want to see some titties. I'm a teenager. I want to see that shit.
Right.
But yeah, that shit happened and it didn't last long. That shit only lasted for like maybe a month.
Mm-hmm.
Then that bitch got foreclosed. I'm like, damn.
And
And then the pastor will be like, the Lord worked in mysterious ways, didn't he? I'm
No
like, bro,
shit.
it was
Fucked up.
funny as fuck.
Kansas City can't keep nothing good for real.
We definitely can.
I'm ready for us to get
It happens.
that basketball team though up
if
at
it
Sprint
happens.
Center.
If
Shit.
it happens,
Remember, it's not Sprint Center no more.
it's definitely not.
Verizon or T-Mobile Center or whatever the fuck it's
But
called.
we gonna go ahead and wrap this up
Yeah, we should.
because we on 11.
On a good note.
On that good 11, it's 11. It ain't 11, but you know we on 11%.
Oh, shit.
So go ahead and make that wish now. Cause
You right.
Go ahead, make that wish. Don't tell nobody.
you stupid. But hell yeah, y'all already know what's good. Y'all been jeffing with the homies. You here with your boy Jeff. We got the homies.
Your boy JT. We out.
And Melvin.
Hey, we got this.
Or for the
motherfucker.
ladies,
y'all
Melly.
have a good whatever. I mean, it could be night or morning. Y'all have a good night, good morning.
Hey, peace and love.
for if I don't
Say
see
this,
you.
peace right here. This is what peace actually means right here. Just to
This is
educate
the
y'all
peace.
on that.
What
In
does this mean?
In the ancient world of Kemet, back in the Egyptian times in Kemet, this right here meant peace. This shit right here meant separation.
Talk your shit.
And it sounds
So right
about
here, like when Europeans, like they did their own version of peace, which is their version. This is actually black people's African natural origin of peace.
You better have them researching some shit.
Just like the Nazi symbol.
That was
shit-
all. That was the
Yeah, the
African symbol
peace.
going in the beginning.
That is an African symbol for peace. Like this symbol right here.
That's wrong.
Oh,
You
can't
do it
see.
wrong.
Oh shit! Actually, it's more diagonal. Just imagine
other
the
way.
Nazi
Yeah.
symbol just turned into a diamond, pretty
That
much.
nigga made an X with you.
Yeah.
Hey, shut
yeah.
the fuck up! Nobody asked for all
It's
that.
all good. At least we know you don't know the Nazi symbol for real yourself,
Hey,
so it's
I
all
know
good.
the Nazi symbol. It's been a minute since I.
I'll tell you what though, there's been a lot of pagan symbols, so it's a lot to look into. If you don't take our word for
Learn
it,
your symbols,
go learn
people.
it yourself.
Because honestly, if you out here getting tattoos of symbols and don't know what the fuck it means, just because it look cool, you bound to make yourself look like an ass. Just like equivalent of getting the Chinese letter that says dick on it and you thought it was cool and you didn't know it, but the fucking tattoo parlor, he tricked you into getting a tattoo on your
Told you
dumb
that
ass.
shit means strong.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, but we gonna get up out of here because I got plans.
It's been real. It's been a good
Until
time.
next time, y'all. We out.
Latest.